Welcome in. I'm DJ,
And I'm Tanisha.
and today we're watching
The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 2. And the way Episode 1 left off, I'm intrigued to see where they're going. Also, remember, I was like, did you see that with the thing on the top of the building?
rooftop. Yes.
Yeah. And if you're watching on YouTube, you didn't see the cut where we had to go back so that he could see it, but it looked like a monster. So,
yeah, definitely look like something that was infected and basically just setting up this next episode and probably the rest of this series. We're in for it.
Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna have to see what comes of it, what comes of episode 2. So let's get into it.
I'm ready.
Here we go. This looks
It's like another country. Yeah, like okay, I was gonna say like in
Jakarta.
They mentioned that.
Maaf, Pak. Apakah saya ada berbuat suatu kesalahan?
Tidak, tentu saja tidak.
What? Then why are you picking?
Bapak tidak salah orang.
Anda Bu Ratna, Profesor Mikologi Indonesia.
We're gonna need her.
So she's probably gonna be a key to survival.
Yeah, or maybe not a key, but I mean obviously a key because they're focusing on her. But definitely necessary or essential part of figuring out what it is or how to slow it down or something.
Yeah, she's probably got some research breakthrough that's
or because she's a professor of this, she has extensive knowledge about like mutation and fungi.
Yeah.
Kami butuh bantuan Bu Ratna untuk meneliti spesimen yang pernah
Ibu mungkin
pendapat Bu Ratna sebetulnya.
I like that he cut her off. Like don't influence her decisions, even though she probably can't, but still, like let her look.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like I thought I knew myocology. I know myo has to do with the heart, right? Or no? Or is that blood? No, blood is hema.
Mm-hmm.
Kaki kiri bagian bawah, Bu.
I would be so scared to be in there alone. Like somebody else needs to come in here with me.
Right. Whatever. Gun ready.
Yeah.
Well, she already been shot once.
It looks like when Dr. Pimple Popper is doing this is bite from a human. We think it looked human-ish. I can't believe this is a video game. Like how? Oh! It just makes me itch. And why is it still moving? Oh, she's disturbed.
Lalu, seorang perempuan yang tiba-tiba melakukan kekerasan menyerang 4 menggigit 3 orang diantaranya. Mereka kemudian.
Where are those 3?
Sampai kemudian polisi datang. Perempuan itu mencoba menyerang dan terpaksa harus ditembak.
Lalu bagaimana dengan orang?
Right.
Dibawa untuk diobservasi.
Oh, good. Okay.
Like, are they quarantined?
Telah menjadi keharusan sesuai dengan prosedur.
They killed him.
Mereka harus tetap.
Dang.
Apa yang menggigit perempuan?
Right. There's still somebody on the loose.
Kami tidak tahu ya.
Jadi artinya mereka masih berkeliaran.
Just out there biting.
Yeah.
Yang lain bagaimana?
14 orang hilang.
Yeah. She shook.
She can't even drink. She can't even hold it.
Before they even
Kami membawa Ibu
prior to help
Ratna
us
untuk membantu kami.
How? She don't know where the missing people are.
Kami butuh vaksin.
Saya telah menghabiskan waktu hidup saya untuk mempelajari hal ini.
Oh, I'm scared.
She got some bad news.
Tidak ada obat
Mm.
dan tidak ada vaksin.
You can't make one?
Right. There's not one yet.
Jadi apa yang harus kami lakukan?
Die.
Run. Take a ship somewhere. Oh, but you can't because if you already got infected.
She gonna say something like pray.
Bom,
Ooh. Where?
bom seluruh kota
But you have to evacuate the city.
dan seluruh orang yang lain.
Oh no.
I say unless you set up like a checkpoint where it only
Check everybody for like bites and stuff.
Well, it's not like if you evacuate, you have a checkpoint where you can make sure that people are clear, but they don't have the little scanners. Probably not.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe it. I don't believe that she's, I mean, I guess sacrifice to keep it from spreading, but like, what if somebody got bit and got on the airplane? Like, there's no guarantee. I think what you said is a good, I think it would be good to have a checkpoint to check people, not with the scanner, but just like observe for bites, ask them the questions. Have you been bitten?
Yeah.
Like check for any signs, or like quarantine people in sections to observe their behavior or something.
Yeah, just find a way to minimize the amount of killing of non-infected people.
Exactly. Innocent people. I mean, they're all innocent because they didn't ask to be bitten or anything. What?
Said based on the video game. Yeah,
Oh,
I think she's probably just accepted that, you know, maybe it's come to this point, like the way she's been studying diseases is like, and based on what the officer told her that they haven't caught, they don't know where the person who bit that lady is. It's like, shoot, maybe too late at this point.
yeah.
And how you just leave her by herself?
Are we sure this is present day and not like before she got captured in the first place? Did it say?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it is present day.
Morning.
They think she's infected.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
She is, but
It's not getting any worse, is it?
yeah, that's something.
Test you? How?
They'd make me count to 10 and hold out my hand and then keep it steady. But you know, I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a fucking monster.
I want to know how old she's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
In here. Tear out a few pages.
Ugh. If she didn't have a disease before.
I said that don't sound sanitary.
Right.
All right, we're still close to the wall. We sneak her back into the QZ. We find a different way to get the battery.
This is our best shot.
And like, you have ammo.
And they'll kill her.
Well, better them than us.
Ugh.
Aren't men great?
He's Pedro Pascal, so I'm holding out hope that he's just being like, you know, precautious right now. Ew.
What page does she use?
Thanks. Marlene sent me my own.
Marlene was looking out for her good. What? You got a sandwich?
Is that chicken?
Right.
Yep. Marlene said they get it from smugglers. It's not you guys.
So their bread look fresh.
Right. Marlene got money.
Why are you so important to Marlene?
Right.
Don't lie to me.
You asking the right questions.
You take me back, you don't get your battery.
You heard that? Then you must have heard that he wants to shoot you. I'm gonna talk to you like you're an adult, okay? Joel and I aren't good people. We're doing this for us because apparently you're worth something.
Just do your job.
Yeah, but also saying we're not good people is not going to make me want to open up to you. How do I know as soon as I tell you something, you're not going to try to do something else with me?
Let's just finish it. It doesn't matter if she
What do you have to lose?
the Fireflies say if they believe that she is, then we get what we want.
I'm confused by his logic. he wants to go back.
If she so much as twitches.
Don't.
But he wants to go back. You just murdered somebody. You just murdered a cop.
Right.
And what does going back do? You don't get the battery. This kid gets murdered, maybe.
Like, bro, you're trying to save mankind here. Or what's left of it.
Can I have a gun?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Hey, Jesus, fine. I'll just throw a fucking sandwich at them.
Don't you got a knife?
Right. Or she stuck it in the guy's leg, remember? In the police officer's leg.
She didn't get it back?
I don't think so. He was too busy fighting the guy, and then she was in the background being a creep.
Loving it.
Yeah. And then the other lady showed, like, oh, she's infected. So, and after that, they left. I don't think she took her knife back, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, give her a gun.
No. She must not have been outside for a while.
Is this where they bombed?
Yeah. They hit most of the big cities like this. They had to slow the spread somehow.
Oh, that's how it got like this. Remember in Jakarta, the lady was like, bomb it. So they were bombing places. That's why it looks like it's in ruins.
How old are you?
14.
Oh, thank God we finally know.
You got some balls on you, sister.
Thanks.
I wonder if Boston people are watching this like, dang, that looks so realistic. Like, I know that part of the city.
Probably. We would if it was our city.
Mm-hmm.
Or our city.
So I'd be wondering like how accurate it is. I don't trust them ducks.
I feel like this is the first animal we've seen though.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the humans. That a lily pad? Oh.
You ever stay in a place like this?
No.
It's like that one area on the cruise ships that you hate to go to.
Solarium.
The solarium. That's what I imagine it would feel like.
Ding ding. Sir, I would like your finest sweet, please. Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
You're a weird kid.
You're a weird kid. Oh, fuck.
Ugh, see? It's just a bellhop.
How'd you end up in Boston?
Pass.
We want to know too.
Right.
Well, some last about a month or two. But there's others been walking around about 20 years.
It's nice to see her like vulnerability to show like she is still just a child. Like she kind of does, like she does get scared.
Right.
Ugh. I mean, it's everywhere. How much ammo do y'all have? Because
It's bone dry.
this one gun ain't gonna do it.
Marlene packing one of these or just sandwiches?
Yeah.
Okay, so more ground rules. We're gonna go slowly.
Okay, she got a gun.
Okay, that's the museum.
Mm-hmm. I was really hoping he would answer how he ended up in Boston.
We'll find out eventually.
Well, absolutely. Now that we know he don't even want to talk about it, like how he got there, it's gonna come out somehow, some way.
Oh, shit.
That's fresh.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck did that?
Right. Girl, you are.
I've been attacked by one and it wasn't like that.
That's a lot to get through.
Yeah.
And he said it's dry through, so maybe that's what the like when he stepped, did he just step on one of those and it just kind of like crushed?
Like I said, it came from
Like that?
It came from above, so it was coming down on him.
Ugh. There might be something up there then.
Yeah.
What?
You ready?
No. The older lady is like nervous too. which is making me nervous because she's so not nervous usually.
Sometimes it's when you.
Why it is so untouched?
It's Independence Hall.
Ooh.
Was that their way? Was that the entrance?
I don't know. I just don't want to look right now.
So they're trapped in there now.
What was that noise?
Right.
Ugh. Why does it sound like that? Oh my gosh. Did you see it?
Yeah. She gonna back up and hit
There's
something.
multiple. Why was y'all keeping this area so clean? You're breathing too hard, ma'am. Oh my, like, how do you get like... Shit. It's too loud, y'all. And it looks so nasty.
And why aren't you shooting in the face? Well, can they see or what? Like, what senses are? Damn. Okay, apparently they can't see.
Yeah, they ain't got no eyes. That fungus is just taking over. It's making me itchy. This light is gonna be... It's gonna work against you. Shit. Hurry up, because it's right there. Oh, it can't see the light.
Right.
It's more like motion, breathing, stuff like that. It's gonna be right there. Oh my gosh, I don't like the noise.
Gonna be alright.
No. Where's the woman at? Oh my gosh, bro.
Never fails.
Where's your knife at? Oh, it's under her. Oh, is that hair? Was there like gray hair hanging from it? From
Probably.
its neck?
Funny how as soon as you aim for the head, it stops.
You need that knife. Or that. Why they make them look so nasty?
But I gotta outdo the other ones.
It doesn't make you itchy?
Just seeing all the stuff along the buildings did. Uh-oh.
That bit again? Oh, it scratched her.
Like, did it just reopen the wound?
I don't know. What are they trying to do? Because she said there's a way across if we go on top, like from the top floor. But across what? Oh, because down at the bottom, all the other ones were down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Put this around your arm.
Thanks.
She thinks that he's going to have to leave her behind.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell she's worried.
What about the kid? Maybe the first bite didn't take. And what about the second?
How about you just take the good news? Can you do that? Like to think for once, maybe we can actually win?
His empathy or sympathy needs to kick in because that could be your daughter, like, and somebody else would be responsible for keeping her alive.
Come on, let's get there before it's dark.
Something else has to be going on with this lady. Did she get bitten or scratched, you think?
I mean, it's possible. I mean,
something else is going on with her. It can't just be the sprained ankle, unless she thinks that he's gonna leave her behind or she's gonna have to get left behind or something. But she's acting very different. I'm gonna write this down. What's on her neck? Did her neck not look scratched to you?
I missed it.
I might just be looking for something. Because she's like, can you just believe that we're going to win? And I'm just like, did you get scratched or something? And you're like, I need her. Like, we need her now. For real, for real.
So this don't make you itchy?
No. It's the thought of something flowering out of your head like that. Exactly. Buildings get moss and stuff on them all the time. So I'm used to seeing buildings covered in weird stuff.
That's why you gotta use the word flowering.
What's wrong with the word flowering? You don't have a problem with the word fungal, but you have a problem with the word flower?
Yeah, because you were grossed out by the flowering.
Nope, something's in there. I seen it moving. That wasn't subtle at all. See, look at her face. Does she not look concerned about something?
Yeah, she does. Ugh.
Dang. This is new. So I think because remember at the end of the last episode, there was a thing on top of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that thing was, I don't know if it was one of the things they just killed. It's causing all this havoc in the city.
Like that might be the super whatever's going on.
Yeah, look how fresh his blood is.
They went inside.
Tess, come on.
She wants to kill it.
She about to Karen her way to some stuff.
No, it's like she wants to, like she's vengeful right now. It can't just be because of your ankle, bro. Like, there's no way. Or she's really just pissed off that there's one or a few rampant right now that's like killing all these people.
Could be it too.
Who killed them?
Oh, is this where they were going to get the battery from?
Everyone got bit. The healthy ones fought the sick ones. Everyone lost. What are you doing?
Making too much noise.
Ellie! I don't know. Just west.
Yeah, this is where they were trying to get her to for the battery.
We are going home.
This is not my fucking home!
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
She's infected.
I knew it.
Show me.
Oof.
When did that happen?
That's why she was gone for so long while the other two were fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Take your bandage off.
And it hasn't spread on her.
Right. It's like, I'm healing. Your move.
Joel,
Not I'm healing your move.
this is real. Joel, she's fucking real.
Now you have to protect her at all costs.
Oh, fuck!
Wait, are we sure he was? I mean, yeah, he was. So what do we do with Tess? Do we just shoot her?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Here they come. Look at his head already. Why does it grow so quickly? One of the things I was thinking was, did she possibly know one of the other two that they were fighting because she was acting so weird? It was either she had gotten bit or she had to know one of them. Like she recognized something on them. She about to set this place on fire? Oh. Y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
Could you do it?
What if I was infected?
Mm-hmm. Just throw a grenade, like let off a grenade with all the alcohol in there and then just self-sacrifice?
I mean, I guess if it came down to it.
Dang, I feel bad for Ellie. like this lady was really trying to like protect her. She probably has never had a mother figure. Can't get the lighter to work. Wow. Does she know her or him? Ugh. 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 It's like it recognizes it inside of her.
Oh, she's gonna let it happen?
I'm almost wondering if there's not, like, if it's not the stuff inside of her that's like also reaching for whatever. There you go. Hurry up. Hopefully it goes off. She was a G for that.
Yeah.
I think one of them may have gotten out, but, or like a couple, but at least she was able to take out a large amount of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she definitely had a huge effect.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that lady would have been a good like maternal figure for her.
I don't know why I thought with all them grenades that building would have just caved in or something.
Yeah.
Okay, the flags in the background, that was symbolic.
Whew. Well, thoughts?
Well, at first I was not really concerned, but it seemed like compared to the first episode, it was kind of off to a slow start. Like at first, I was thinking, I was like, "Damn, there's not gonna be as much action in this one. Maybe it's gonna be more kind of a development, more storytelling, and things like that." But then it started to pick up about midway through.
I personally would not have minded more storytelling because, like I said, I want to know all the missing, like the things
Yeah.
that led to y'all getting here. So I loved the beginning where we went to Jakarta and the lady basically was like, you got to bomb this place, because it explains the ruins that we seen at the end. Well, most of actually episode 1, and especially at the end of episode 1, that obviously it's been bombed. And then when they pointed it out in this episode, like, is this where one of the bombs hit?
Mm-hmm.
So I personally like the storytelling part of it. The action for me was cool, but I could have done without ever seeing them things up close like that. Especially because of how different they look. Like, I'm good on seeing stuff like that. Um, yeah, I personally like the storytelling, and I was hoping that they would do like how Ellie was trying to ask Joel, like, how did you get here? Like, you're asking her all the questions about her background and stuff. She's just a kid, and as much as you don't trust her, she don't trust you.
Right.
So like, and I'm like I said, I don't think she's had like any parental figures, like any maternal or paternal figures that have taken care of her. Because how are you just out here on your own? Well, we don't know. We don't know what her background is.
Yeah,
Or
she
how,
said she was an orphan, and
right, or how she ended up in that place by herself to with one of them things by herself.
mm-hmm.
How did you know how to fight it off? Like, what kind of upbringing did she have? She probably doesn't trust adults like that, but y'all are asking her all these questions that she obviously doesn't have all the answers to. And then for her to give you what she could, and you to turn around and be like, we're not talking about that. Yeah.
Right.
So, and now she's stuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
The other lady was at least open to like talking to her, trying to like somewhat connect with her or show her like, I'm not gonna hurt you, I'm not trying to hurt you. Whereas Joel is kind of like, I might kill you.
Yeah. I think what it reminds me of, you see it in a lot of these shows where you have, two people from two different backgrounds, two different personalities, who in normal circumstances wouldn't get along, wouldn't find a way to coexist, but now they have to. They have to not necessarily set aside their differences, but be able to figure out how to work together. Like we seen that, and I don't want to give spoilers, but in The Walking Dead, there was two characters, a man and a little girl, who had to, basically rely on each other for survival. And so I think that's just
What
kind
part
of
of the show was that?
um Arya and the mountain.
That is not The Walking Dead. That's Game of Thrones.
I said yeah, Game of Thrones. I'm
I was
sorry.
like, who did that in The Walking Dead?
Sorry, I make Game of Thrones because I was thinking of because all the zombies and stuff. See, now I'm probably infected. Yeah, no, I meant The Walking. What is the show called?
Game of Thrones.
Sorry, Game of Thrones, where you had two characters who were forced to rely on each other for survival, and
those are not two paths that would naturally cross.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
for under different circumstances, though, like this is survival because of it's basically post-apocalyptic. Whereas Game of Thrones, it's not post-apocalyptic as much as it's just like they live in a savage world where you have to play the game to stay alive. So I get what you're saying, though. Like, as far as the characters go, these are not two characters that would ever cross each other's paths except for survival, because there's a balance that's needed as far as like one person's innocence versus the other person's savagery. The innocent person needs the savage needs that innocence in their life to kind of like have some empathy and not just be full on savage sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
it just makes me wonder, do we get more because coming from somebody who he had a daughter, you would think that he would be more empathetic or sympathetic, but now he's just like, I can take it or leave it. Like you said, he might kill her. And it's just like, when did he become so, I don't know if cold-hearted is the right word, but it's almost just like, he doesn't trust anybody, whether it's another 14-year-old girl or what. He's just, just over it, I guess. So
yeah. And then it also makes me wonder too, like you said, like, when did you become so cold-hearted? But aside from the when, why? Because if his reason is his daughter, like he lost his daughter, it's still like, okay, but this is somebody else's daughter. Like, are you only self-interested? Like, are you only interested in like things that involve you? I feel like we had this conversation recently too about something else, but like, this is somebody else's. It's still a child, and it's still an innocent. Oh, I don't know how innocent she is at 14, but it's still a child that's reliant on you to be the adult, the experienced adult, who knows like she's gonna need your help at some point, and you're just kind of like, I don't have anything for you. So is it like just because you lost your daughter, or like, where's Tommy? Where's the brother?
Right.
And did something happen to the brother? Like, obviously something happened with the brother. The brother probably ended up in Jakarta. Who knows? Because they were talking about it on the radio in the last episode. But also remember, we seen the license plate that said that the brother is a combat veteran.
Right.
So I think he's off doing something, fighting somewhere with people. I'm sorry, I'm still itchy from like thinking about the things. I just want to know where the brother is. I want to know what happened for Joel to be this like kind-hearted, neighborly guy to now being like, I will kill a child, even though he just said some people live for a few hours, days, but he's seen some people for like years be infected and be fine. So why are you so quick to want to kill this little girl?
Yeah, you can just take it or leave it. That's how it comes across to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to keep watching and find out. But, it's, I couldn't imagine being that way, even if it came down to it. Like, I feel like your father instincts would have to kick in.
Yeah.
Maybe father instincts don't kick in for everybody like maternal instincts do. Because I feel like most women their maternal instincts would kick in whether they know the child or not. They would at least kind of play like that, have like that figure, whereas opposed to the men can be more just like
But do you think that women have maternal instincts even though they're not, like, even if they're not a mother?
Yeah, to a degree, because I think some have that quality within them. So I mean, even if it's how do I say it? Like I said, even if they haven't been a mother or they're, they maybe whatever had a tragedy, but I feel like they kind of have like this instinct to
Protect
protect,
and nurture.
nurture. Yeah. So
But
I don't.
not every woman does though, and some men do more than women do.
Yeah.
And he was a father, a single father.
Hmm.
I think that's why I'm so like, what's your problem? And then I don't think that lady had kids. We didn't really get to know much about her. And she may have said that she had kids, but I thought we had more time with her, so I was expecting a backstory.
Yeah.
Um,
We still never found out about his wife. So I feel like there's a lot to still unravel so that we can continue trying to put pieces together.
yeah. But so I wanted to ask you, as a father, if someone or if you lost your kids, like at the beginning of a pandemic or at any point during a pandemic, would you not be inclined to then take care of other kids? Or because I think she is about the same age that his daughter was, like, would you not look at that kid and think, I have to protect this kid because I've seen how savage the world is and they will kill the kid, and now he's kind of turned into that person that will kill the kid.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It's like I couldn't see how somebody who just, even though it was 23 years ago, they just, lost his daughter. Um, how he could just be so cold towards another little girl. Like I said, I couldn't imagine myself being that way. I feel like I would try to, you know, be protective, do what I can. Like I'm not just gonna just be like, yeah, you're on your own, but you know,
Well,
maybe
here's another question that I have. Why was he so quick to kill the officer that he had a relationship with to protect her? Or was that more of a like a PTSD thing, like a trauma thing, where he's seen the police officer pointing at them and he was like, we're like, don't do it, like we're all good or whatever. Um kill this guy that he knew to protect her, and now he's like, but I'm gonna kill you. So, and it's like the same thing, like the cop that killed his daughter and the guy that had his gun drawn on them was doing their job of like,
obeying orders and
well, I don't know, because the guy that killed his daughter, yes, he was obeying orders.
Mhm.
But this other guy, he didn't even get a chance to look at the scanner, I don't think. Remember, because she like stabbed him in the leg.
Mhm.
So he wasn't obeying orders as much as he was trying to defend himself. And Joel just went ham and killed him. So it's like, is that a trauma thing? And then now you have become the police officer that's like, the right thing to do is kill her.
Yeah, I think it may be a mix of trauma and a sort, or maybe he's just kind of having a battle within himself about what he wants to do. Because it's like maybe he probably figured, with the second cop, all right, this guy's clearly not going to let us get to where we need to be. He's going to probably try to apprehend us and put us in some sort of detainment center. And so he probably was just like, look, we gotta get this guy out of here, especially before he tries to call backup and whatnot. But then it's like at the same time, he's like, man, I don't really want to be around this little girl either. So
He also didn't know that she was infected before he killed the guy.
right, he just knew that, and I can't remember what the other lady's name was that he
Tess.
got her from.
Oh, Marlene.
Marlene.
Yeah, Marlene.
That she's important, and
Yeah.
he said that he would get her to where she needs to be. So,
But no, I think it was also that he had that flashback to like when he was telling the officer, we're not infected. And the officer was still like, well, I still have to shoot you. And so I think his instinct was, I have to protect her. One, yes, because Marlene said to protect her, but two, I know that none of us are infected, so I need to protect her. And then when he turned around and Tess was like, Joel, she's protected, she's infected, he like, you could see his whole face change where it was kind of like he was pissed off at her.
mm-hmm.
So I think it might have been him trying to be protective of her until he realized that she was infected. But it's like
Now you're gonna get me killed.
But Marlene would not have told you to take her.
Right.
And she's been with y'all this whole time and she's been fine.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like he might be just wrestling with some stuff in his head.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely had some traumatic had a traumatic flashback because what we thought was him. I mean, because with the first officer, he was being calm,
Yeah.
Dude was like, "Stop where you're going," and it's like, "Look, we're calm. She's hurt." And he still shot, and then maybe this was just him saying, "Look, we're not gonna let it get to that point. I know we're not doing anything necessarily wrong or bad, but I don't trust y'all at this point."
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, where do you think it's gonna go now that it's just him and her?
I mean, they're gonna be on a journey and probably gonna definitely encounter more of these creatures and figure out how to survive.
Well, I hope so. It's 2 seasons.
Right. Well, I mean, we don't know who's in the second season. I mean, it could take on a story of somebody else, but they'll probably definitely encounter more people who aren't infected
Or
and
are and have been for a long time. But he said he already knew people like that. That's why I'm like, what's your deal?
mhm. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. I can only speculate where they go from here, and I think that's what makes it interesting because you want to see, okay, what are the writers of this show, what do they come up with next? Like, how do we, now that we're down to two, how do we overcome this? How do we, our survival instincts are really going to have to take it up a notch because we're one less body. I mean, we're already outnumbered to begin with, but you know,
Yeah. And she was a writer too.
hmm
Dang.
yeah. But you liking it so far?
Yeah. I'm really liking it. I think I'm more drawn in because I know they're, like I said, they're doing the world building thing and like,
hmm
well, actually they've done the world building thing. Now it's more of the storytelling where it's like I need to know everybody's story. I don't want to know your story if you're about to just die in like 2 seconds though. Like don't
Right.
get me attached to you and then take that I don't want you to make me attached and then take that person away from me.
And we've definitely seen that in enough shows.
Yeah. Yes. Especially like Shonda in Game of Thrones. Um so yeah, but I'm liking it. How are you liking it?
I'm liking it so far. Like we were saying, just eager to see how do they figure out, because obviously we don't know the video game. I don't know if there's
Yeah.
a book or not. So I'm like, any show that I watch, I'm always like, dang, how do the writers write the situation? Like, how does it? Because you feel like there's gonna be a happy ever after, eventually, but not all stories are like that.
Yeah.
So you just like, how do you go from here? How do you navigate through here? So, do you think Indonesia is gonna play a part any further? Like, do we hear more from Indonesia?
Yeah, I think we're going to hear about Indonesia. We're going to hear about a lot of different places. I hope it can't just be Indonesia, a little bit of Texas, and then most of it is Boston. I think they're going to have to go on some sort of expedition outside of Boston. I'm hoping that they link back up with the brother soon and we find out where he's been. I don't know if he's been in Indonesia. I don't know if he's been in Texas. Like there's so many questions still. I know it's only the second episode. Um but yeah, I do. I think they're going to have to talk about all the different places. I don't know how because he had the radio thing where it was like they would play the music, which I still want to know who's sending the signal.
Mm-hmm.
Um but yeah, what do you think? Like do you think that they're going to talk more about Indonesia? Are we going to get other places? Are they going to focus mainly on Boston? Are we going up, down? Like we going Mexico? Like what we doing?
Yeah, I feel like Indonesia's gonna play a little bit more of a bigger role because I don't know. I feel like that professor. I feel like she. I mean, is she just was that just her be all end all? Just be like bomb the city and that's it for that city. If not,
Yeah.
it could be we start hearing from other countries, but um, yeah, so many loose ends that need to
Mhm.
be tied up and
And I do not like loose ends.
no. So yeah, I'm excited to see what comes next, and like I said, the optimist in me hopes that there's a happily ever after, but this just could be one of those deals where you know what, this is a reality where it's not all unicorns and rainbows. There's a
It's definitely not going to be all unicorn. It's not even a rainbow right now.
no, But what I mean is, do we get a vaccine? Do we get a cure? Things like that. Like, do we get to that point?
I just thought about something. If the opening scene was in Indonesia and they were talking about a vaccine, and the first time we seen this was 20 years before 2023, that might not have been 2023. That might have been 2003 in Jakarta. Remember, they were talking about it on the radio anyways. So I don't think it was 2023. I think it was 2003. And like she said, there is no vaccine. But we also touched on in the last episode that this little girl could be the antidote. She may, like, there may be something about her blood that they need to extract and not mass produce, but like there's something in her blood that they can like use
create
for
an antidote.
Yeah. So
or vaccine.
Yeah. So I think we have that to look forward to. It's just a matter of how to get her to where she needs to get to for them to be able to either test or whatever. Like, like they need to do something with her to see like what is it about your blood that combats this fungus and doesn't allow it to grow, and what can we do with that to get it to other people once they've been bitten, or even prior to, like before they get bitten, so that it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, so we're gonna really need her backstory too. Like, where were you born at?
We need her backstory regardless, because what do you mean she got dropped off at the orphanage by a woman that's not her mother? What happened to her mother and her father? Like, what happened to her parents that you, Marlene, ended up with her and took her to an orphanage? And then what were they doing in the orphanage? And how are you not still in the orphanage at 14 and you out here in a place fighting a demon, like not a demon, an infected thing by yourself? Questions. We have lots of questions. So
we're looking forward to episode 3.
Yeah. I'm hoping that they give us a lot of insight in episode 3. So if you want to watch episode 3 with us and you're enjoying our reaction, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to follow along, leave a comment, let us know what your favorite part of either episode 1 or 2 was. Do not spoil it for us, because we don't know anything about this show and we don't want to read about it in the comments before we get a chance to react to it.
If there is something, a show, a movie that you are interested in us watching, please let us know in the comments as well. So we'll be glad to take it on. Signing out, I'm DJ.
And I'm Tanisha.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Real homebodies. Aye, that's a wrap. Yeah, we done for the night. Got the takes off our chest, got the feels out.